So what a difference the rain makes. A lot of people moan about the rain, and it is hard in the summer when you've had a really nice hot spell. But to be quite frank, when I come down here and everything's just shot up, it gives me a great feeling. Just to see how everything wakes up. I had been a bit concerned about my cauliflowers not coming up, and they were so tiny, and some of them had started to shrivel in the same bed because I had wee tiny kale plants. But as you'll see, they've actually shot up and they're fine. They're actually really happy after that rain spell. It's amazing. You can water and water and water, but one good heavy or two good heavy downpours does miracles. So today I'm going to start weeding out my flower bed, because that's going to be for all the wildflower seeds that I've bought, and also some dahlias. I finally started planting out my tomato plants into the greenhouse, and they're going great with this new support system. And this is my lemon basil. I'm really proud of it, and the smell is amazing when you walk in the greenhouse now. It smells so much lemon, and I can't wait to use it in some stir fries and curries in my cooking. It's going to be great. Lots of other things germinating, like these squashes, Guatemalan blue squash, still to go outside. And my gladioli and dahlias are really coming on. They're desperate to be planted. Something that I'm going to try in my pumpkin bed is some permaculture. Or the permaculture style, if you like. I haven't earmarked every single bed to do that in, because that would be a bit much, but maybe gradually over time I'll start to do that more. It's the idea that when you have both vegetables and flowers and just a wider variety of plants in one area, naturally what happens is you're bringing in pollinators. And it's just really beneficial for your plants, because you're also bringing in predators of the pests that you have in the beds that will eat your vegetables, and so kind of everything benefits more. And it's kind of like an eco-friendly way of pest control, if you like, as well. So it's just such a good thing for the environment, in terms of the variety of pollinators you can bring in as well, and just biodiversity in general. And obviously the birds, it's like the food chain, and the birds are the next thing that will benefit, because they will also come along and eat your pests and enjoy the flowers as well. So I'm really going to try that. I've heard such good things about it. I think we're moving more and more towards that style of gardening, particularly as the climate is going all skew with the greenhouse effect. And I think it's really important although allotments have traditionally been everything in lines, and I do that, and it is really easy in terms of weed control to manage, and also watering as well. There's a practical reason for growing things in lines, but really the best way is to try and create an environment where everything thrives, and biodiversity, and also it's a really pretty natural way of doing an allotment as well. And so I'm really excited to see the results, and if any of it comes to fruition the way I imagined. One thing I've learned is to not plan too much and program things, because very often it doesn't work out quite the way you imagine. So it's best to keep an open mind, I found, especially with new things. So we'll give it a try. But it's all very exciting. I've got lots of things that can go in my pumpkin bed, and also the bed opposite my pumpkin bed, which, as you'll see, is a bit of a weedy nightmare. But it won't be. It'll be fixed soon, and it'll be looking fabby. See, I just thought I'd show you this plant. It's actually creeping buttercup. It is actually a weed, but it can be quite pretty, because it looks like the buttercups we get in the fields. And basically what that does though is covers ground, so it spreads, and it's really, really hard to get out. And if you have soil which is on the clay side, it's an absolute nightmare. So you have to make your decision, and in something like this I have to decide, and for me it has to come out, because basically I have it all over my allotment. I am aiming for permaculture and more of a naturalized feel, but this plant would very quickly take over. So I'm sorry, little guy, You're about to flower, but you're going to come out. Here's my squash bed. It's coming on so well, and the courgettes and pumpkins are now planted. And here is the polytunnel that I made out of scaffold netting and piping. It is honestly the best invention, and everyone on the allotment seems to use this because it is, well, it just works and it's really durable. So no doubt I'll do a video on that really soon. Here's a potato infiltrator from last year. How dare it? I'll keep it growing for now though. So that's it for now. I hope you'll join me for more tips and tricks on the allotment soon. Thanks again for all your support and watching. See ya. Bye for now.